Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode. The most important day of your life. If you have to think, so what is the most important day of your life? Most likely, you're going to be thinking about the days where you have celebration, where something good happened, and stuff like that. Very, very good. Or let's reverse it. What are the most important days of your life? The most important days of your life are not just only those days where you have celebrations, but the days where you did not have celebration, the days where your heart were broken, the days where you're faced with challenges that you never expected, or challenges that you were expecting but hoping they should not come, and then they eventually came. Those are the most important days of your life because what you choose to do during those days, or whatever resolve you choose to make during those days, is going to be the determining factor that will give birth to either more days of celebrations or more days of regret. There is always a turning point in everybody's life, and most times it is these days that require serious decision making that marks those turning points where you decide to go. And so, when next you feel frustrated, when next things do not work as planned, don't just see the problem, don't just see that situation. Those are critical moments of decision and critical moments of confession. What you do during those periods will go a long way to define what is going to happen to you thereafter. When things are not going the way you want, or when you face obstacles, when you face challenges, don't just see those challenges alone, but see them as an opportunity to chart a course for better outcome tomorrow. So those days, to me, they are the most important days of your life. It could be one bad event, one terrible event that can happen to so many persons. And to some person, they will decide because of this, they'll be inspired, motivated to keep working, keep believing, put in everything to make sure that they get something better. But to some individuals as well, may be like, I tried. If not for this thing, I would have been here like this. And so look at your life this moment and think, what are those unfortunate things that has happened to you that are now a reason why you're saying that if not for this, I would have been like this. I want you to know that those same unfortunate things happen to some other person. And because of those things, those persons are better today. And so if there is anything still in your cupboard that you are referencing, that if this thing had worked, I would have been like this. Yes, maybe it would have made it easy. The door opens and you enter the mansion. But now the door did not open. But that doesn't mean that you cannot enter the mansion. If at all you cannot enter the mansion, that doesn't mean that you cannot build your own mansion. And so let's turn the wheel around. If yesterday is gone, you can't do anything about yesterday. Now you're still going to have so many more of these days coming ahead of you. And when you encounter those days, it is possible the emotions is going to be there or the emotions will be there. But then sit back and realize that it is not just what has happened, but what you are going to make out of that situation that has happened. If you can wire your life that way, you see that you're going to minimize lost time, you're going to minimize time invested in unnecessary emotions and stuff like that. I hope this makes sense and I hope this helps you. Thank you. See you again next week.